Hi, welcome to Exorbyte, and thanks for stopping by. This is Dan Nicolette with Exorbyte. I want to talk to you today about e-commerce search. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because Exorbyte here in the US and at our headquarters in Germany just launched a new service called Exorbyte Commerce Search. And well, in just a few words, Exorbyte Commerce Search is a hosted or SaaS or subscription-based software that can enable any small online shop, any small online store owner to actually activate state-of-the-art search features for their visitors to simply help them search better their product catalog. This is one of the primary areas that needs refinement on the internet these days when it comes to e-commerce. And the name of the game in e-commerce is called conversion rates. It's the ability of people to actually convert more visitors into buyers. I just want to outline something here from our blog, blog.exorbyte.com. We just featured a post a few weeks ago about a study that was done by iPerceptions, which is a reputed, well-known online research firm. And in this very interesting study, you can see here, they were able to show that not only search is important, it's actually the primary reason why people leave online stores these days. And what that means is that basically on this graph here you can see they do a little study, a survey when people exit their pool of online stores that they run surveys on, and 35% of people, by very far the largest percentage of all reasons, reported the primary reasons for their leaving a shop didn't find what they wanted. Now think about this and wonder about the following. If online stores spend a lot of money these days in marketing, it's really to drive visitors to their shops. And what about making these visitors into buyers? Well, this is one of the more neglected areas of e-commerce. And this is exactly what Exorbyte Commerce Search is made for. So I will show you now a little bit about Exorbyte Commerce Search and what it is. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to an online store. This online store is called Only Natural Pet. It's a pet store or pet supply store. It sells natural products. Now, when I talk about search, very simply what I mean is if I search for cat here and I submit this search request, I get a list of search results, and these search results are pulled out straight from the catalog. Well, this is what search is for an online store, right? Now, these search results, which are provided by Exorbyte on this store, are the kinds of search results we're talking about. But the other kind we're talking about also is things like autocomplete, because Exorbyte looks at sort of the full search experience. What we want to do is really make sure that all throughout the search experience people are able to find suggestions for what they want. Now, while your browser might suggest things that you've typed in other forms like the search form before, what Exorbyte provides is much more specific. By typing the word cat here, you can see that what happens is I get suggestions from this store that are actually a list of products from this store. And this is what we do. There's a cat spaghetti product here. It's kind of funny. Now imagine that you were to misspell this product. There's several misspellings here, missing H, one T. I still find the product. So that's another aspect of what we do. If we're really good at one thing at Exorbyte, it's what we call error tolerance. And this is how we make a difference. We make sure that we provide relevant suggestions everywhere, and we do that by making sure that we match misspellings, phonetic similarities between search queries and products that you have in your store, and categorical similarities as well. So at all steps of the search process, we make sure that people have the most relevant results and never have zero results, because that's one of the worst case when you get nothing for a search query. And usually that's what prompts people leaving in the first place. Now, I'm going to show you quickly what happens if you become a user of Exorbyte Commerce. As a user of Exorbyte Commerce, you would get an account which allows you to log into our backend system. And you can find this slideshow on our website. It goes through the various features of our backend. Now, very simply, you can actually customize your search project here. And the first thing you need to do to be able to do that is to provide a way for us to actually pull your product catalog data. And we do this with a great system which is actually using what you probably already use on your site, which is called product feeds. Now, product feeds are something that you use to show your products. Here's a product feed URL on Google Shopping, on shopping.com, Shopzilla, etc. And we can basically read your product feed, and that's how we build an index. So there's no waiting for us to scan your website, crawl your pages, analyze your product catalog. Give us your product feed, and you're up and running. You get a search implemented in about 15 minutes on your site. That's better than anything your users have seen before. And the other good news is we support all sorts of websites, because once we actually built an index, we need to make sure that our search pages and autocomplete appear on your site. And integrating this used to be a real difficult task, but nowadays Exorbyte has first of all created custom plugins for popular platforms like Magento, OS Commerce, to name the most well-known ones that we support today, but we also support XT Commerce, Oxide, and we'll keep adding more platforms in the future. We have planned to add Zencart, and etc., etc. Now, we also support hosted platforms. If you are on a Yahoo Store account, or you're hosted by Volusion or another hosted platform, we can still integrate you, and we'll tell you how. And if you've now developed your own system using another type of software, or develop your own software, we can provide you integration code that basically includes just a little bit of JavaScript and a couple of files to upload for just about every platform known to earth. Java, ASP, PHP, MySQL, .NET, you know, I've talked to you about ASP and ASPX, Microsoft platforms. So, you know, if you're on the Tomcat Java system, that's good too. There's pretty much no platform that's not supported here. Now, once you've actually implemented this with our system, you can do some pretty impressive things. You can decide what's going to show in your autocomplete, what kind of look you're going to give it to. Do you just want to show a list of articles? You want to show relevant categories, etc. Do you want to change the design colors of your search results? We support full graphical CSS configuration here on the site. Do you want to change the way your search results are ranked and how many are served? Is there an add to cart button, etc., etc., etc. And I'll go straight to the end because I want to show you a few things here. Now, one of the most important aspects of what we offer is the reporting feature. And the reporting feature is actually a whole group of features which are really merchandising focused. Now, if I ask you the question, do you use Google Analytics or something similar, you'd probably answer yes. Most people have analytics and reporting software these days. But if I ask you, do you know what people search for on your site? Most people respond no. They know who comes to their site, how long they stay, how many people come, what page they browse. But do they actually know what people plug into their search engine? What queries yield no results? How many queries there are? What people click in their autocomplete? All these things people typically don't know. And in fact, these are the most important data points you can think of in e-commerce, because they tell you what you would ask of anybody if they walked into an actual physical storefront. Is hello, how are you? What can I do for you? What are you looking for, right? Well, if you want to know what your visitors are looking for, you need this. And very simply, I'll give you an example of a feature which I find super useful. It's the zero hit queries log. Shows you what queries in the search have yielded 0 results. So here we have somebody typing red that had 0 results. Well, if I have red products, time is now to add the word red to their description. And next time this person comes in and types in red, they'll get the product. Okay, so it's pretty simple concept. It's something that we think has been neglected, and we think that if you start using our product, you're going to start making money very quickly. Now, what does our product cost? Well, not much compared to the industry standard. This is not Google Commerce at $25,000 a year. It's not Andeka Enterprise Services. It's not our own enterprise offering. This is really for small shops. And we have different levels of products. But very simply, our prices are low. We offer a 30-day trial right now, which requires no credit card or anything. You can just try it on your own free time without making any sort of commitment. And the only thing we require if you become a user after 30 days is that you pay us a flat monthly fee. And that's based on the number of queries per month. And these are the numbers. It starts at $119. So, you know, it's pretty affordable. It's going to pay for itself. So just one thing to tell you, try it, come visit us at commerce.exorbyte.com. We can't wait to see you use our product and give us your feedback, and you know, see you soon. Bye bye.